This March, a student-led play, Orlando, is going into production. The play, originally written by Virginia Woolf, is a comedic piece about a gender-swapped noble from the 1500s, which examines gender and freedom across a wide range of time periods. Due to the play being student-led, the performances will have fewer resources and time than the school's more official shows. We interviewed the production team about how a student-led play is created, rehearsed, and performed.
Orlando is a stage adaptation of a Virginia Woolf novel that was actually written for her lover, Vita Sackville West, about a nobleman in Elizabethan England who wants to become a poet, has all these great love affairs. One night, he falls asleep, stays asleep for 7 days, and wakes up as a woman. And then he lives for 300 years. So a lot happens. I think student-led theater is so interesting, so cool, so important. The whole vibe of rehearsals is very different in not necessarily a good or bad way, but just is very different when the director is a peer rather than a teacher or an authority figure. It's a completely different kind of level of trust for the actors and the crew members. And I think it can be really, really fun. It can be really challenging.
Orlando being student-led gives us a lot more, I think, freedom in like how we want to do it, and the process of casting and in the future rehearsals. I don't know, I think it makes it a little bit more like personal.
I wanted to do a student-directed production, I think since the summer before my junior year. At the end of the day, I emailed Dave Grout pretty soon after Hadestown closed and made me feel really fired up about like getting to the next level with NHS Theatre. And luckily and thankfully, he was super, super enthusiastic, very willing to help us, which has been just like the greatest blessing this production could have.
There hasn't been a student-produced play or any play in the Black Box for about 4 years now, so I haven't gotten to experience it yet, but luckily I do have an older sibling who did theater at NHS when they came here, and so they did do a couple plays in the Black Box. So at some point me and Susanna are gonna set up a FaceTime and we get to kind of interview them and talk about what the process is like, so I'm very excited to learn what it's going to be like. The tech team for this play is going to be a lot smaller than most other productions, mainly just because it's a very small space and the types of things that we're going to need are very different. So we're not going to be using microphones really, so mainly we're just going to have, I think, one lighting person, and somebody is going to make sound cues, and I'll have a soundboard operator with me, and then we'll have some costume people and some makeup and hair people.
If you want to get involved, please contact Susanna Abel-Zucker. Performances will be from April 29th to May 1st in the Black Box Theatre.